Cerebrum presents 5 cute things to say to your girlfriend that will let her know she's the best thing in your life. Have you found the girl of your dreams and want to make sure that she knows it? It's natural for a man to want to make the woman he loves happy, but it's also common for a guy to find himself at a loss about what to say or do in order to make sure she knows she's the best thing in his life. What women want tends to be different from what men would prefer, so knowing which cute things to say to your girlfriend isn't necessarily something most guys understand on an intuitive level. I can tell you this much, most women love communication. They love to give and take and share. Men don't always understand the importance of this, or they may not have much experience with communicating so openly, so they often keep their mouths shut because they're at a loss regarding what to say. If you want to know some cute things to say to your girlfriend to let her know she's the best thing in your life, let me help. Here are 5 simple examples of cute things to say to your girlfriend that are sure to make her feel loved, and in love. Number 1. I don't know what to do. One time, my boyfriend and I were arguing about something. I am not sure what. I stormed out of the room, and he didn't follow me. I was puttering around my room, angry at whatever we were fighting about, when he walked in and said, "I don't know what to do." These words instantaneously diffused my anger. He had no idea what to do, and instead of going silent or taking a stab at trying to fix things or sticking to his side in order to win the argument, he chose to go out on a limb and tell me what was honestly going on for him. Oh man, did I love him more for that. I also realized I needed to cut him some slack, both in that moment and during similar arguments going forward. We rarely argue now, as we are both clear about what we need when we don't know what to do in order to keep the peace. Number 2. That must be really hard. What can I do for you right now? Have you ever seen this video called "It's Not About the Nail," in which a woman is talking about how much pain she has in her head and how someday she doesn't know if she can live with it any longer? The camera pans out and we see a nail protruding from her forehead. Her well-meaning boyfriend points out that, perhaps, if she removed the nail, she would feel better. This doesn't go over well, as she gets mad at him for trying to fix her problem when she just wanted him to listen. He does and she is happy. The next time your girlfriend is upset with you, listen to her. When she is clearly done speaking, acknowledge what you heard and empathize with the emotional turmoil she feels. And then, not trying to fix her, ask her what you can do in the moment to make her happy. She might not know the answer, but she will appreciate the empathy, which shows you want to support her without fixing her. That will mean the world to her, and she will know that she is important to you. Number 3. When I see you, my heart skips a beat. We women have been raised on rom-coms, admittedly not the best example of real-life love. But it is what it is, and there are certain things we hope our relationship will have in spades. One of the most important of those is that your heart skips a beat when you see us. We love knowing you feel a physical reaction, other than the one you're thinking of right now, that reminds you how much you love us. So, if you want to make a woman feel well and truly loved, tell her just that when you come back together after being apart, your heart feels full and you are happy. Number 4. You look hot. I know. In this day and age, we're not supposed to put an emphasis on superficial things like looks. Smarts, emotional IQ, happiness and kindness are all important part of a woman's makeup and things that she wants to be recognized for by her man. That being said, every woman wants to know that the man she loves thinks she's hot. She wants to know that he checks her out when she walks into the room, that seeing her walk around naked is the highlight of his day, and that making love to her rocks his world. If you typically refrain from telling your girlfriend that her physical appearance rocks your world, don't. She needs to hear it from you, and telling her will help her understand how much she means to you. And the last not the least. Number 5. I'm sorry I hurt you. What can I do to make things right? Apologies are important in every relationship. They can make or break even a happy one, and yet, they're often offered incorrectly. Here is an example of what I mean. A man comes home from work late. His boss kept him there later than he thought and he missed dinner with his family. His wife is fuming. He says, "I'm sorry, but my boss kept me there and I figured you would understand." The reality is the reason his wife was fuming was because she felt hurt that not only wasn't he home yet, but he didn't call to tell her he would be later or why. Instead, a good apology would be, "I'm sorry I hurt you. What can I do to make things right?" The most important part of apologizing to someone is acknowledging that you hurt them. Even if you feel like what you did was unavoidable, you still hurt them. Acknowledging that and owning it will diffuse the situation right away. And when you give your partner the opportunity to let you know how to fix things, you can move on and get around to the fixing it part, which is way more fun. And don't forget the most important of all things to say to a woman, "I love you." I know you might think she knows that one, but she still likes to hear it from you, every day. So what do you think the other things to say to your girlfriend that will let her know she's the best thing in your life? If you like this video please press like and subscribe to watch upcoming videos.